upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young couple who had been trying to have a child for many years. They were known as the most loving and hardworking couple in the village, but unfortunately, they were unable to conceive a child. One day, while the couple was working in their farm, they stumbled upon a strange object buried deep in the ground. It was a small box with intricate carvings and strange symbols all over it. The couple was intrigued by the box and decided to take it home with them. As soon as they got home, they opened the box and to their surprise, they found a beautiful baby boy inside. The couple was overjoyed and believed that the gods had answered their prayers. They named the child Ugo, which means eagle in Igbo. As Ugo grew older, the villagers started to notice that he had some special abilities. He had an uncanny knowledge of herbs and could cure any illness with just a touch of his hand. He could also communicate with animals and had a deep understanding of the natural world. The villagers were amazed by Ugo's abilities and believed that he was a mystical child sent by the gods to bless their village. They treated him with great respect and looked up to him for guidance and advice. Ugo's parents were also in awe of their son's abilities and knew that he was destined for greatness. They decided to take him to the village elders who were known for their wisdom and knowledge of the mystical world. The elders were amazed by Ugo's powers and took him under their wing, teaching him the ways of the mystical world. Ugo was a quick learner and soon became one of the most powerful mystical beings in the village. As Ugo grew older, he used his powers to protect the village from any harm. He would go into the forest and communicate with the spirits of the land, ensuring that the village remained safe and prosperous. One day, a great drought hit the village and the crops were dying. The villagers were terrified as they depend on the crops for their survival. Ugo knew that he had to do something to save his people. He went into the forest and spoke to the spirits, asking for their help. The next day, a heavy rainfall came and the crops were saved. The villagers were overjoyed and they knew that it was all because of Ugo's powers. From that day on, Ugo was known as the protector of the village and his name was praised by all. He continued to use his powers for good of his people and the village prospered under his watchful eye. Ugo's parents were proud of their son and knew that he was a gift from the gods. They thanked the spirit every day for blessing them with such a special child. And so, Ugo lived a long and prosperous life, using his mystical powers to protect and guide his people. He was loved and respected by all, and he will always be remembered as the mystical child who brought blessing to his village. This is the end of the story.